Today's lesson is on rates. All right, so a rate is a ratio of two quantities using different units. All right, so we've already actually worked with some rates as we graphed our ratios earlier this week. So let's talk about three different vocabulary words that we're going to use in this lesson. Okay, so we're going to use the word rate, we're going to use the word unit rate, and equivalent rate. All right. So let's just quickly take a look at our textbook page and just kind of see what each of these mean here. Okay, so again, here's our words we're looking at. A rate is a ratio of two quantities using two different units, and that's the main thing. Two different units that are going to kind of grow at the same rate and the same amount. And then we're going to look at the word unit rate. The unit rate compares a quantity to one unit of another quantity. So that's saying like how many dollars per pound, like how much it would be to get one of something. Okay, how that's what we're going to talk about. Like here we have a unit rate. If I can get 3 pizzas for $27, well, the unit rate would be $9 for one pizza. And we really, a lot of the times we use this word per. All right. You'll see that all the time. $1 per pound, miles per hour. Those are all unit rates. Okay. And then the last thing we're going to talk about is an equivalent rate. And those are equivalent rates have the same unit rate. Just as we've talked about equivalent fractions, equivalent ratios, again, equivalent means the same. So two rates that are equivalent to each other are going to have the same unit rate because that would be the rate in simplest form. If you're going to go down to what it would be for one unit, for one of something, that's going to put us into simplest form, okay? All right, so those are the things we're talking about today: rate, unit rate, and equivalent rates. And we're really going to focus on that unit rate today, okay, and some unit rate problems. So let's take some examples. All right, so here's some sample problems. The first problem says, write a unit rate for the situation. So here again, I want a unit rate. I want to know how much will it be for just one, right? One thing, okay? So here I have, there's 6 kittens in a box. 6 kittens in 3 boxes. I'm so sorry. 6 kittens in 3 boxes. So my unit rate here would be, well, how many kittens would be in one box? How many would be in one box? So here's the steps. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write out a word ratio to tell me what we're talking about, what my units are. And here my units are kittens and boxes. So I'm going to write that out. Kittens over boxes. Okay. And usually the unit that we're looking for one of is going to go on actually on the bottom of our ratio. I'm figuring I'm going to figure out how many kittens are in each box. So my kittens are going on top, my boxes are going on the bottom. So let's go ahead and write out our number. So I have 6 kittens in 3 boxes. How much would that be in just one box? One box. So I can use some of my just like when we were finding equivalent fractions and equivalent ratios, I'm going to think, how can I get from 3 to 1? Well, I can do 3 divided by 3 to get me to 1. So over here, I'm going to do 6 divided by 3. Again, 6 divided by 3 is 2. So my unit rate would be 2 kittens per box. If I have 6 kittens in 3 boxes, my unit rate is 2 kittens per box. 2 kittens for every 1 box that we have. When we say per means for every. Okay, 2 kittens for every box, meaning 1 box. Okay, so when we see the word per, we're talking about in 1 box. Okay, let's try another one. I get $96 for 16 hours of work. $96 for 16 hours of work. Well, let's write out, we're going to be doing dollars per hour. All right, we want to make sure that we always keep the same unit on top and the same unit on the bottom, dollars per hour. Usually if you're getting a new job or something, you say, well, how many dollars will I make per hour? All right, so if I get, we're going to write it out in our numbers, $96 for 16 hours. Well, how many dollars does that mean I'm getting in 1 hour? So we're going to set that equal to something over 1 hour. All right, so again, well, this is really a division problem. What we really can do to find out what number goes here is just divide every time. See over here, we had to divide by 3 and divide by 3. Well, the same thing, we can just go ahead and do 96 divided by 16, and you can just go ahead and get your calculator out and do that problem. Okay, so 96 divided by 16 is going to give me 6. All I'm going to do is divide by 16. I'm going to divide by this number on the bottom, and that's going to help me. I'm going to get 6. So, and this is the top number up here is dollars. So the unit rate here is $6 per hour. All right, the unit rate here is $6 per hour. So each of these problems, what you would just do is you're going to divide the numerator by the denominator. You're going to divide the number on the top by the number on the bottom, and we're going to write out $6 per hour, 2 kittens per box. That's our unit rate.